This is iSunstream. Never a better time to reminisce. Afternoon sun that shines down from impossibly high blue sky. It's a fine day. The end of the second day I've spent doing nothing. Actually, it's 4:23 in the afternoon, but I've decided it's the last day I do nothing this summer. See, keeping cooped up with only my thoughts as company can be dangerous. I sit on the porch, writing poetry from the moment. The bird song almost makes me forget I'm in the middle of concrete and plastic. I've been needing to get back to my roots, but I can still reach for the sun's light. The sky seems painted. I know it's the same air that's in my lungs and across my arms, but it seems so different up there. Icarus, impossibly high to reach, but I'm still born of the earth. Like trees, roots go deep, mirrored by high grasping branches. Maybe it's time to look to the horizon, that blessed blend of earth and sky and wonder, just as I am. I breathe deep and live. Clouds begin to cover the sun, but its light still hits me. Flowers are in bloom, and since graduating, I've been falling back through time. The sun returns. Remember your roots, but don't forget to keep going skyward. Poetry doesn't have to tell everything in one go, it changes with us. Despite common sentiments, we are its deities, its makers, we can change it. I've been trying to relearn how to smile. I think, oh, I'm happy now. A normal person would smile when they're happy. But as I walked along today, it came naturally. Maybe the next time I feel trapped, I just need to remember the door is open. The world is waiting. There are times when I'm far beyond heart hammering in my chest, when it's given all it can and sits cold in anguish. There are times when I can feel it slowly closing in, that haze in the dark, like falling below the ice, unable to come up for air. But in all that, the fear, the stress, the darkness, I know clouds break. Every storm has its end, every horizon has its sunrise, sunbeam, stream is down on me as I sit. By now I am no longer writing in the moment, but poetry is still coming to me. At the time, the sky I was under was blue after weeks of rain. Now I am not looking at infinite sky. I am looking at manufactured light. But unlike the cold, white, unnatural of schoolroom fluorescence, this light is warm. I have stood under it for some time. But the end of the sky that afternoon seems so far away, yet we still have common ground. I am still breathing now as I was then, all those years. Done. Now I have to look forward. There's a lot of promise in the future. To be sure, it has its share of uncertainty, but now I have come so far. From writing poetry in my room, never put to breath, from that first heart-hammering, pounding at night in the library, from that first timid sophomore, first-time interpreter of poetry, I have weathered tournaments and sleepless nights. I have stood up to fears, opened my heart to the first thoughts of love, long before I had once believed possible. I still have a lot of growing to do, but I am able to stand tall in the wind, so long as it doesn't get to swirling. I am looking back now, where once the path stretched in front. I hope I was able to give at least a fraction of the guidance I never got. I took the role of a leader, a young mentor as best I could. I hope I helped. It has been so long since I was bright-eyed. The once wonderful has become commonplace. But at least some of the commonplace has become comfortable, and in that comfort I find wonder. It is still there. A bit tucked away, but it remains. I watch the children run down the street as I once did. So far, so good. I do regret some, but it's never enough to outweigh the good. I look to the horizon. Yes, I have grown, but I still have a long way to go. I will continue to make my way. Never a better time.